Black just played queen to d2, checking the king, leaving white with two reasonable responses, either king to a1 or to a3. If king to a1 is played, black will play the brilliant move, knight to c4, sacrificing the knight. Now if white takes the knight with pawn takes c4, black will play rook takes a4 checkmate. So we know now that white can't take the knight on c4. However, the knight is threatening checkmate with queen b2. So if white tries to defend the checkmate square with rook to b1, white will play queen to c3 check, leaving white to move the king to a2. But black has an ace up their sleeve as they play rook takes a4, sacrificing the rook. The rook is forced to be taken with pawn takes a4, leaving black to checkmate white with queen a3, checkmate. So, we now know that white can't play king to a1 after queen to d2 check. So this leaves white to play king to a3, which happened in the real game between Savvily Tartakower as white and Max Euwe as black. However, black remains fearless and plays their first brilliant move, knight to c4, sacrificing the knight. As we can see, this move forks the king and queen. If the sacrifice is denied with king to b4, the queen will be taken, and with so many of black's pieces dangerously close to the king, it's a certain loss for white. So white instead played pawn takes c4, taking the knight. But little does white know that black has a soul-crushing move, because in this position, Max Euwe as black plays his second brilliant move, rook takes a 4 check, sacrificing the rook. If the sacrifice is denied with king b3, the only move that denies the sacrifice, it is met with queen to a2, checkmate. So Tartakower as white instead accepted black's sacrifice. Now black has to tread this position very carefully, as out of all the moves black can make, only one prevents him from losing from a completely winning position. Euwe carefully calculated queen to a2, check, leaving white to go to b4 as it's their only move. Black now plays queen to b2 check, skewering the king and queen. If white tried to defend the queen by playing king to c5, it's useless, because black plays the crucial move. Queen takes f2 check, skewering the king and queen from another angle. Now white can't move their king to any square that defends their queen, as they can only move to b4 or d6. And if white moves to any one of those, they lose their queen and is going to be mated after queen takes b6. So back to queen to b2 check, where white has to move their king. We know now that white can't play king to c4, so why not king to a5? Well, that's exactly what Tartakower as white did. But it ended in misery as Max Euwe as black played queen to a3, checkmate, finishing a beautiful sequence and game. Thank you for watching the video, and I hope you enjoyed it. Remember to check more of my epic chess content on my channel, or click the related video link for more content. Chesscadia out.